All right, here we are, the Octagon, gonna do Tau in all its glory against 6th Ed Space Marines. New Codex Space Marines. You heard it here first. So we're gonna play Big Guns Never Tire, and we got 4 objectives. So Tau have an objective there, an objective down in there, the servo skull. And then Tim placed his objective back here in the ruin, right,
top floor there.
Right there. And then over there on the bottom floor with the Tech Marine who has bolstered his defenses. So here's Tim with his Salamanders army.
All right, so okay, we'll start over here. We got a 9-man jump squad with a jump librarian. Flamer, we got 1 flamer in there. The librarian rolled under telepathy. I took the Primaris for Psychic Shriek, and then we got Puppet Master. Hopefully we can make that Riptide shoot his buddies. That'd be fantastic.
Which sucks.
Rhino, Storm Bolters carrying a 10-man tack with Flamer, a veteran sergeant with close combat stuff, and Auspex and Melt-A-Bombs. We'll just skip over to the other Rhino real quick. Same exact thing, mirror match there. Vulcan and 5 shooty Terminators, 1 with a heavy flamer inside the Redeemer.
That's right, tactical Terminators making a comeback. What?
Dread, Assault Cannon, heavy flamer. Space Marine bikes, just carrying a flamer. Whirlwind, Twin Link Las Cannon Razorback with a 5-man stock Stern Guard inside.
So no combis, no nothing.
No
just
nothing
their
special. Just standard bolters
with their special
cool
ammo.
shells. However, just like all the other sergeants carrying an Auspex and Melt-A-Bombs, I really want to try these out. I think they can work. And then we've got a 5-man scout with camo cloaks and sniper rifles.
They blend right in with our gray and black terrain.
Fantastic,
they're badass.
Right? That's perfect camo. And then, of course,
Nice.
the Tech Marine with the Thunderfire, and he bolstered back there with in that ruin.
All right, and just in case, the deployment is Vanguard Strike. So here's kind of the layout. The Salamanders over here.
And with 6th Ed, I am running Salamander Tactics, so...
Right, so you got the flamers.
For each detachment that you take, so...
And then here we go with the Tau deployment. I've got 12 Fire Warriors and a Devilfish. Devilfish has sensor spines, disruption pods. I got a Riptide. He's going to be joined... Riptide has a stim injector and early warning override. And then I attached my Bat Belt Commander with his 2 marker drones. We got 3 broadsides, missile sides. I know those are rail rifles, but they're really missiles with 6 missile drones. I got a 3-man unit crisis suits with twin link plasma and missile pods. I got 2 Tetras. Those are going to be the Forge World ones with the 2 twin link marker lights on each. I got a unit there and a unit there. I put disruption pods, sensor spines on those. And then I've got another Devilfish, 12 Fire Warriors with sensor spines, disruption pods. And then I've got 16 Kroot plus a Shaper plus a Kroot Hound outflanking. And I'm going to seize the initiative right here. So here we go. Give me that 6, huh? Oh, tough luck. 3. So Marines are going to go first. No night fight. And we're going to see what happens, man. I have a feeling I'm going to get shot a little bit, just a little bit. So we'll be back at the middle of turn 1. All right, here we are. Tim did some pretty decent damage. That Thunderfire Cannon is a bastard. Took out 5 of my 6 drones and pinned my broadsides. So they're pinned with 1 drone left, 3 broadsides. He did a wound with his snipers on my Riptide, and that's it. He pretty much advanced. He flat out at like 12 inches and then moved 6.
The Whirlwind nailed 1.
Oh, that's right. The Whirlwind back there fired indirect and did a wound also.
The
but
Raider took a few shots and everybody else flat outed or ran. So
yeah, everything.
Except for the bikes. The bikes are
everything kind of hauled ass. Bikes hanging out. So that's it. We'll be back at the.
Got a rending and he got through.
We'll be back the end of turn number 1. Here's the here's the layout. I'm freaking pinned back in the corner, and here he comes. So guess what I'm going to do?
You'll see a bunch of pot tanks here when we come back.
I'm going to shoot him. So we'll be back end of turn 1. All right, here we are back at the Octagon. Tao did what Tao do, blow shit up. I wrecked the Rhino. Tactical squad got out. That's what I killed so far. 2 Terminators, 3 Assault Marines, 2 Tacticals, and the Land Raider. So they popped out there, Riptide, used the Suit Commander to give them Tank Hunters, and then popped the Rhino. I got lucky on the Ordnance roll. I had to re-roll it, and luckily got the 6 for the pen. Devilfish and Gun Drones moved up. I took 1 whole point off the Razorback, and that's about it. So they got close. I think I'm cool for assault range, but it's going to be interesting. So here's kind of the layout of the land. It's kind of dark. One of the lights burnt out. But there's the Tau side, and here comes the Imperial Advance. So we'll be back at the... Oh, so I got first blood. So we'll be back at the middle of turn 2. All right, here we are back at the Octagon. All right, dude, rolling shitty. Look at that. Put a wound on a 2-up armor Riptide, and actually 3 wounds, and then put a wound on my commander. So, you know, I'm rolling ones like a boss. Las Cannon tried to shoot at the Devilfish and rolled a 2 for the armor pen, so I'm good there. My broadsides are pinned again. He used Puppet Master, which sucks balls, and put the big template on him, and luckily I escaped okay. These dudes ran up. They're going to threaten my Devilfish. He's just pressing the center. He's taking the center, and I don't have a whole lot, just too many threats. He's beating me the way you got to beat Tau. Multiple threats in their face, and they'll go down. So here we go. It's going to be back at the end of turn 2. Hopefully my crew come in and can lay waste to some of his backfield objective holders. All right, here we are. End of Tau turn 2. Turn 2. Holy shit. I'm going to have a freaking heart attack on this one. All right. Fire Warriors, Devilfish, Gun Drones, took out the 5-man Stern Guard squad. The Batsuit Commander, he gave no cover saves, reroll misses, and took out 6 Assault Squad.
3.
Oh, I had already killed some?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Killed 3. My bad. Sounded good. My Riptide is a punk bitch. Failed my overcharge to... I was going to try to put the big blast on Vulcan and double him out. Rolled a 1. And then I rolled my fusion blasters and twin linked and missed. So, good job there. I did do some work over here. Took out some Marines, like 9 dudes. Yep. So that's all good. And then I took out the Terminators with the broadsides. So we're doing okay. We'll see. My crew did not come in. So here we go. We'll see you back. Here's the layout. So Fish and Fire Warriors, Tetras, 1 Marine. Tetras over there on the far table edge. That's a wrecked Rhino. Got a Dreadnought in center, middle of the table. Riptide with the Jump Librarian and 3 Assault Marines with jump packs. Right there is the Commander. Fire Warriors, 10-man Tactical. Still that Las Cannon Razorback's alive. Rhino's alive. Sniper's alive. Whirlwind, bane of my existence. He thinks he's being cute back here with these 3 bikers. They're going to get shot in the butt. And the Thunderfire. So, alright guys, we'll be back the middle of turn 3. Alright, here we are, middle of turn 3. I kind of dodged a bullet. He failed a morale check on his Assault Marine, so they had to fall back. Obviously, they auto-rallied and then jumped back up, but he was trying to take out my Riptide with his other shooting to clear the way for an assault there on my command squad, but luckily my dice came around and I was able to frickin' save myself. He did drop the whirlwind plate on my fire warriors, killing 7. Luckily, they're the boss of the third sphere expansion. Thank goodness. My broadsides, that's weird. They're pinned again. That's funky. And then Flamer killed a drone. And luckily, I made my leadership there to keep them from running, but they are pinned. And the bikes shot at the gun drones and killed 1. And I think that's it. The last cannon, missed. He rolled 2 1s.
No, it hit. I felt the wound.
Oh,
I rolled a 1 to wound.
Yeah, 1 to wound on the Riptide. So he had a bunch of shots at the Riptide. Luckily, I was able to hang tough. So we'll be back at the end of turn 3. All right, here we are, end of turn 3. Tao do what Tao do. Shot the Fire Warriors at the Vulcan squad, did a couple wounds. These gun drones killed the, well, actually they didn't do jack because they suck. Burst cannon finished off that guy. Shot the broadsides. Commander. Riptide shot at the tactical squad, so the commander, broadsides, and Fire Warriors shot at Vulcan squad, taking him out finally. The crew came on. My marker lit him with the Tetras over there. Marker lit the Thunderfire cannon and was able to take it out with sniper rounds. And that's it. These Fire Warriors, they got blasted by the whirlwind, jumped back in their ride, and moved back a little bit. And hopefully that means the end of being pinned for my broadsides, but who knows? He still got that bastard back there. So it's close. It's really close. I think those Kroot are going to get murdered right now, but at least they took out that Thunderfire cannon is all I care about. So we'll be back at the middle of turn 4. All right, here we are. Luckily, I made some saves with the Riptide. He did shoot the Dread at my command squad, killed a drone and a crisis suit. I messed up. Horrible, horrible, horrible error by not putting the commander in the front. So, then the bikes shot and assaulted my crew, but we had a broken combat because I was all strewn out, so that worked okay. Hopefully I'll be able to take out that Tech Marine, get a bonus point, and negate a 3-up objective. So that's about it. Here's the layout from kind of the neutral corner. So we got Kroot there, Tech Marine in the ruin, 2 bikes, Whirlwind, Las Cannon Razorback still alive, Rhino still alive, got Dreadnought, got 5 Marines, and that's about it for the Imperial. So, and 5 snipers. 5 snipers. They're still kicking it. So we'll be back at the end of turn 4. All right, here we are doing the dirty. Tau, another victory. So took out, those dudes are all dead. I was going to take out the Tech Marine back there, get another victory point for the heavy, deny him an objective there. Whirlwind may have got it, but I got the Riptide left. But we're going to call it at the end of turn 4. Dude, he had me sweating for a long time. He had so much stuff in my face. Don't discount freaking putting like 30 Marines in a Tau player's face all turn 2. Because if they make one mistake, you know, they might get away with it. But if they make 2 or 3 mistakes when they're not used to freaking getting dudes in their face, that you'll roll them. You'll roll them up nasty. So this is and I'm going to have the broadside scoring that objective there. Fire Warriors would have jumped out there, scored me another. I'm going to have Linebreaker, Warlord in First Blood. I wouldn't have dug those snipers out. They would have scored that. But the Whirlwind would have died, which would have given me another heavy. So, it was close.
Total score.
Yeah, the total score would have been, I'm sitting on 3, 6, 9, possibly 10 to 3. So, it was really close. The score is definitely not indicative of the the match. It was really close. A couple bad rolls for leadership. So, Tim, what you think? Tower dirty or what?
Well, like you said, that Land Raider going turn 1 on that reroll for Tank Hunter and then getting the Destroy roll, stranding the tactical term using Vulcan, that hurt. And then the big one was that Librarian falling back.
Yeah, for sure.
Those things wouldn't have happened, man. You might have got me, but I think we would have been a hell of a lot closer.
Yeah, for sure.
That was definitely the pivot point of the game where shit turned, because I said I would gladly run a very similar list to this again, because it worked exactly like I wanted it to. It's just dice. Well, they were hurting you too. I mean, dude,
yeah, look, the first turn.
Were to yourself from that riptide. So
yeah, the first turn I rolled shitty, but I think after the first turn, my dice came around. I changed. I ditched the purple dice and went gray, and they came through.
On camera before the game. We've got a witness here. Mr. Dan heard this.
What's that?
As he saw my deployment, I heard a Tau player say, "I didn't bring enough guns."
Yeah, I honestly, I did say that, and to be honest with you, I didn't think that I did, but hey, whatever. Whatever. I honestly thought, I mean, dude, my broadside's being pinned for 3 turns in a row is freaking nuts.
Thunderfire.
Yeah.
100
Hero
points.
of the game.
100 points.
The Thunder.
Lock them out for
Thunderfire,
3
the Whirlwind. I mean,
and the only reason is because the crew came in and saved it. So.
Yeah, luckily I was able to outflank those crew and get them on the right side and take them out with the sniper rounds. The Tetras supported them from the edge, so they were able to move and shoot their heavies. So,
those Tetras
I
are
mean,
awesome.
the Tetras are really cool. 55 points. I take them with disruption pods and sensor spines so that I can get good cover saves, but they weren't even targeted. So I might save myself 20 points and stop taking that crap. And, dude, people, they're too busy shooting at that, too busy shooting at the commander. So if I save myself 20 points, hey, maybe I sneak in a little Pathfinder squad and rob some points from somewhere else. So, but anyways, dude, tough match.
Good fight.
And, yeah, man, we'll see you next time from the BattleDome. The Octagon of Death. That's right. So we're gonna freaking, dude. This is probably a really similar Tau list that I'm gonna be running for the foreseeable future. So everybody in the group, plan accordingly. I'm gonna shoot you off the table. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Thanks again, Tim. Freaking awesome game. Yeah, it's always fun. So we'll see you guys next time from the Octagon.